Welcome back to the winter adventure. We walk down the hallway on a vibrant red carpet. The hallway is lined with ornate wall sconces, casting a warm glow as we walk. When we reach the end, we walk through an open doorway into a magnificent scene. We are in a grand ballroom filled with lights, decorations, and party guests. Minstrels play festive music while partygoers dance and converse. An amazing crystal chandelier hangs from the ceiling, and gold-trimmed curtains decorate the floor-to-ceiling windows. As we look around in awe, a friendly voice brings us back to reality.
You made it to the party! Wonderful! Now come with me.
The princess leads us to the front of the room near the minstrels. The music stops and the princess speaks loudly.
May I have your attention, please? Let us all welcome my two favorite travelers. They have been on quite the adventure. Now it is time for them to enjoy themselves. Don't be shy. Come over and greet them before our other special guest arrives with his bag of goodies.
A voice in the back of the room calls out.
And just when do you expect that jolly old guest to arrive?
Ah, Ebbie Finn Greenleaf, my favorite musical gnome. So glad you made it to the party. I know what you're hoping for. No worries, as long as you've been good this year, that is. Okay, you two, don't be shy. Have some fun. Mingle, or get a refreshment, or visit the minstrels.
The princess walks away. I suppose we should follow her advice. We could mingle, get a refreshment, or visit the minstrels. Okay, let's mingle. But please stay with me. I'm not exactly a social butterfly. We slowly walk into the crowd of guests, looking more closely at the scene. There are women dressed in lovely long gowns and men in suits with festive bow ties. They chat endlessly in intimate groups, oblivious to us. There are also smaller folk in the room too, gnomes in pointed hats of various colors, and even small fairies fluttering among the groups. One particular fairy suddenly zooms over to us.
Oh, hi! It's so nice you've come to the party. It's my favorite time of year, and it's so wonderful to be together. Oh, did you hear that? Has he finally arrived? I'm gonna go check.
The fairy quickly dashes away, and we are left alone again. We look all around to see where the sound of jingle bells came from. We notice that, near the entrance to the room, a very large silver bag sits on the ground. It's almost as big as the doorway itself. We could mingle, get a refreshment, or visit the minstrels. When we're done with that, we should go check out the bag. We walk over to the table of refreshments. There is a bowl of red punch and trays of colorful cookies and cupcakes. Next to the table stands two tall chairs. And, surprisingly, on a chair next to one of the tables is a familiar fuzzy creature. It is the white rabbit from the garden gate.
Ah, you two made it. Congratulations. I was worried when the snow really began to fall. You know, everyone here is waiting for a very special bearded fellow to arrive. But, unlike you two, he's not going to make it.
But why? I ask him. What has happened to Santa?
Santa? No, we're not talking about Santa here. I'm sure everything is just fine with Santa. The bearded man everybody is waiting for here is the wise wizard. He has never missed this party before. And while the guests are excited about the gifts he always brings, they are most excited about seeing the wizard himself. I'm sorry to say, they will be disappointed.
And, with that, the fuzzy bunny jumps off the chair and hops away. We could mingle, get a refreshment, or visit the minstrels. When we're done with that, we should go check out the bag. We walk over to the ensemble of minstrels. They begin playing a merry tune. It is a delightful group of musicians and many of the party guests begin dancing. We could mingle, get a refreshment or visit the minstrels. When we're done with that, we should go check out the bag. Okay, we walk over to the big silver bag sitting near the doorway. It seems no one else has noticed it yet, even though it must be at least 8 feet tall. It is lumpy and tied with a thick black rope at the top. I am tempted to pull on the rope and see what's in the bag. Do you think we should open the bag? Okay, I pull on the black rope and the bag opens at the top. Colorful packages start tumbling to the ground. Some of the guests notice and gather around. The princess then rushes over.
Oh my goodness! Look at this! The wizard's bag is here. But where is the wizard? Has anyone seen him?
The little fairy from before flies up to us.
I have searched everywhere, and the wizard is not here. But let's not be sad. It must be him who brought us this bag. Let's see what's in it.
The minstrels have stopped playing music, and all of the guests are now gathered around us. The room is abuzz with chatter about the wizard, and guests start shuffling through the gifts.
Oh, where's mine? Okay, calm down, everyone. Stand back. We will hand out these gifts just like the wizard always does.
The princess turns to us and hands you a box.
Please read the tags on these gifts and give them to the proper guests.
We both read the tag. It says, "To the forest gnome, E.F. Greenleaf." You hold up the box and I call out, "E.F. Greenleaf, please come forward." The crowd parts, and Mr. Greenleaf, sporting a festive pointed hat, comes forward. He eagerly accepts the box and unwraps his bright red package. He holds up a bright silver flute, and the guests cheer. The princess hands you another box. You show me the tag. I shout, "To my monkey friend of Tropical Island." Surprisingly, a monkey appears and comes forward.
Monkey.
He grabs the gift and tears it open. He jumps with excitement while holding a bunch of bananas. The princess hands us more and more gifts, and we begin reading tags and calling out names. One by one, the guests come forward and open their special packages. Everyone is delighted. It appears the wizard has figured out exactly what each person wants most. We look around and it seems the gifts are gone and most of the guests have left the party. The minstrels are packing up, and even the princess has moved on, now bidding her guests farewell by the castle's front door. I suppose it is time for us to go. Would you like to stay here or leave? The ballroom is dark and quiet now. The guests have left and there are empty boxes strewn about. We take another look at the wizard's big bag, which is now just a heap of fabric on the floor. You know, I believe I see one more lump inside of it. Could there be one more gift? The fairy suddenly appears and flies in front of us.
Wait! Travelers! Don't you see? There is one more box inside the wizard's bag!
Together we pull open the bag. Sure enough, buried inside, there is one final colorful square box. The tag reads, "To my favorite, brave adventurers." We look at each other. Could this be for us?
Ah! Well, what are you waiting for? This one is for you two. Open it!
I anxiously open the lid of the colorful square box. Wow! Look at this. I pull out and hold up a beautiful snow globe attached to a metal base. The snow inside the globe is moving all around. And look, something more is happening. The glass globe lights up with a swirl of rainbow colors. The colors begin to fade and we see a man's face. I think it's the wizard. He begins to speak.
I want to wish you a very happy holiday. I am sorry we have not yet met in person. I'm on a very important mission and I feel that I am close to reaching my goal. Please continue to journey on throughout this land. Take this snow globe with you as you travel. It can help you, giving you information and even a few hints as you go along. Be brave and have some fun. I know that one day our paths will
The
cross.
fairy then flies over, putting her tiny hands and face on the glass of the globe, peering inside. She looks up at us.
Oh my, what a magical gift. I have seen one of these before. To use it, just say, "Look at the snow globe," and a message will appear. Now I must go and tell the princess about this at once.
The fairy quickly flies out of the room. This snow globe is very special. I will take it and keep it safe for us. We look around and see that the room is completely empty and someone has turned off most of the lights. We turn to walk down the hallway, but the open doorway leading to it has closed, and is now the magic door. We have come to the end of this holiday adventure. Would you like to go through the magic door? Or would you like to look at the snow globe? Okay, let's go. Welcome back to the magic door. Our journey begins here, with 3 roads. One leads to the mountains, another leads to the sea. The last is a spooky path into the dark forest. There is also a small mailbox to our right. Would you like to go to the mountains, to the sea, or to the dark forest? You could also open the mailbox. Okay, goodbye. We appreciate your feedback. Please leave us a review in the Alexa Skills store.